Hey, Cherie, the countdown continues. Now just a matter of hours before President-elect Donald Trump takes the elect out of his title. He will be the president of the United States, of course, the 45th president, tomorrow, kicking off his inauguration celebrations today. And then tonight you had the big old party, the Lincoln Memorial. It was the Make America Great celebration. Singers included Toby Keith, Sam Moore, Three Doors Down, all performing for the president-elect and his family, and thousands of people in the crowd. Trump gave thanks to his supporters for what he calls a special movement happening in America.
This journey began 18 months ago. I had something to do with it, but you had much more to do with it than I did. I'm the messenger. I'm just the messenger. And we were tired, and I love you. Believe me, I love you. We all got tired of seeing what was happening. And we wanted change, but we wanted real change.
Before tonight's concert, Trump and Vice President-elect Mike Pence stopping at the Tomb of the Unknowns, honoring soldiers and Marines who made the ultimate sacrifice by laying a wreath during that wreath-laying ceremony. As America watches the official transfer of power tomorrow, thousands of people from all across the country have come here to make sure it is a smooth transition, including many familiar faces from Cincinnati. A dramatic moment as 40 Cincinnati officers join the D.C. security team. Deputized with more than 3,000 others, they are now officially working here in Washington.
When you see some of these other agencies in uniforms, we look at ourselves and we represent ourselves well down here as an organization across the United States.
There are men and women in uniform everywhere you look. And late today, some last-minute touches to make sure tomorrow's power transfer is peaceful. Another local connection, the Boone County 4-H equestrian drill team. They're going to be riding in tomorrow's inaugural parade, making Burlington, Kentucky proud.
It's something that the kids will remember all their lives. I don't know that they understand at this point in their lives how big of a honor that it actually is, but at some point they will.
So tomorrow these bleachers will be filled as one president says his goodbyes, giving way to the new king of Capitol Hill. Yeah, and you've got that pretty sight behind me over the shoulder right now, the U.S. Capitol building. I've been all across America, Cherie. A lot of cities, a lot of pretty cities, but there's something special about Washington, D.C. on a beautiful night and all of the history here. And speaking of history, history will be made, of course, tomorrow. The transfer of power. Donald Trump becomes president of the United States. He and his wife, Melania, will meet with President Obama and First Lady Michelle, 9:45 in the morning. The inaugural swearing-in ceremony expected to begin sometime around 11:15, finishing with a parade for Donald Trump and Mike Pence at 2:45, and the day will finish with the inaugural ball. Cherie, back to you.
Well, lots going on. I know you've been busy and just getting started before tomorrow, but quickly, Mike, there has been a lot of talk about the schedule, of course, for President-elect Donald Trump tomorrow. What's in store for President Obama?
Yeah, after 8 years, just a few hours left in office for him. So interesting, we mentioned they were getting together in the morning. There's a breakfast and then a church service. And then President Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama get in a limousine, as is customary. This is tradition. Get in a limousine with the President-elect Donald Trump and his wife Melania. They'll drive from the White House up to the Capitol. And then after the swearing-in ceremony, another tradition is the President of the United States, the outgoing president, gets one final trip on Air Force One. So he goes to Andrews Air Force Base, one final speech saying goodbye to the staff. Then he gets on board with his family, and they have chosen the destination for a vacation of Palm Springs, California, a place that's a lot warmer than where I'm standing right now. Cherie, back to you.
I'm sure they're looking forward to that. Mike Dardis in Washington, D.C. for us tonight. Thanks again, Mike. Okay, so we're going to have live coverage of the inauguration tomorrow starting at 10 o'clock in the morning, and then Mike is going to be bringing us live reports from Washington, D.C. tomorrow night starting at 5 o'clock.